Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie, for those who don't know me, reviewing Love Island USA Season 6, Episode 14. Before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. So we pick up still at the drama of this whole Liv versus Leah situation. Liv actually says that Leah didn't take a back seat. However, she was more so a passenger princess, which is kind of what I wish Leah would have focused on. Like, maybe you didn't drive the vote, but you also didn't take a back seat.
Leah said that she took a back seat in that decision.
That's not taking a back seat. That's being like a passenger princess.
Deny, 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 deny. Never said that.
Was I sitting here saying like, yes, 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 let's send her home? No.
You're just a compulsive liar who's convinced yourself that these lies are true.
Why is she lying though? I don't get it.
I knew it was gonna get pinned on me in one way or another.
So some of you guys have told me to go and rewatch the clip of the voting. I was there. I was there with y'all when y'all saw it. I have seen it again thanks to Twitter. I still feel the same. I don't think that Leah took a backseat in the way that she was portraying it to sound, because it sounded like she had little to no say in what happened. But everybody, in my opinion, had an equal say. Everybody casted a vote that ultimately led to Andrea leaving. Whether it was all four of them, whether it was three of them, it doesn't matter. They all played a part. They all said something that led to Andrea leaving. Now, what I didn't like is how the house, mainly Aaron, was making it seem like Leah orchestrated Andrea's departure, which is just not true. Like, that's not what happened. But Leah, trying to save her ass, trying to get back into Rob's good books, she diminished her role in the vote to make herself look good, and that is what got her caught in the crossfires, because you already said as the girls you're gonna stand on business. So you trying to make it seem like you didn't have us. It already makes it seem like, look at them, don't look at me, like me again. So that part, I do hear what the house is saying. But to make it seem like Leah like fully orchestrated this whole, like, give it a rest, man. It really was not that deep. Like, it was not that deep, in my opinion. At this point, I guess Miguel has deduced that Cassidy is not somebody that he's interested to get to know further. So he's turning his attention back to Nicole.
Obviously, I wanted to give you some space, like, you know, obviously as a man, and you see a beautiful woman, and you see her with another man. I'm not gonna turn around and be like, damn.
Aww, how do you think I feel when you went on a date today?
Yeah.
You want me to make a decision?
I do really want you to make a decision.
In this conversation, Nicole was very flattered at the fact that Miguel was more interested than how he's kind of been making it seem the last 24 hours. So she's like, oh, you never said that to me. Does that make a difference? Does that make a difference? You made it seem like Kendall was your leading man. So what could Miguel say to you to change your mind? And if he does change your mind, I don't want to hear your mouth again. Okay, Nicole lives in some kind of delusional world. She might be over there with Leah. Like, I don't know what reality these women live in, but you get confused why Kendall is pressed by the connection you have with Miguel, when Miguel can so easily sway you by certain comments, and you obviously find the man attractive. You obviously would like to explore this. Like, Kendall's feelings are valid. Kendall's feelings come from what you have put out there. So yeah, girl. Anyways, Cassidy is talking to Connor. So he's an option for her since Miguel is no longer an option, it seems like. Rob is also still in the mix as well. So we will see who she ends up picking. Then we have Janae, who talks to Kenny. And I know that she's at a loss of options. I'm aware. But Kenny?
Today was amazing. To be in the middle of the ocean with you.
When I was younger, I had this weird feeling I was gonna marry someone like Latino or Hispanic. Is that random?
That's cute.
You're Dominican?
Dominican, yeah, 100%.
Okay, 100% Dominican.
I don't know anything anymore, okay? I'm just throwing myself out there.
A part of me wonders if she knows that he's a trumpet. Did y'all know he's a trumpet? He's a trumpet. He is. Maybe it doesn't bother Janae. Maybe Janae is a trumpet too. Who knows? But I have no interest in Kenny. I feel like he's boring. He doesn't really give me anything. He's not giving bombshell, unfortunately. And he's a little thirsty man. I feel like as long as Janae is playing this like hard to get, he's going to seem like this thirsty young guy going after this older woman. It's only really 3 years. It's not that deep. But yeah, Kenny's presence bothers me. But it is what it is. What are we going to do? Leah, Janae, and Serena choose to sleep in soul ties because Leah feels very uncomfortable after everything that happened. And the next morning, Liv and Leah still have a bit of tension, but at least they are open to clearing the air.
I know I called you over there. It's not like you walked up on your own, so accountability for that.
Yeah, maybe I jumped to conclusions, but I thought that you were trying to save your ass.
We all did make that decision.
Yeah.
It wasn't one person was like, yay, I think she should go home.
Maybe some things I said were hurtful, and that was never my intention, but everything I said up there, I own and I still stand by. You kept saying you took a back seat in their relationship. Well, I didn't think that was also the case.
I apologize. I'm so sorry. That was the wrong fucking word.
In my opinion, we could just wrap it up by saying, Leah, you were absolutely trying to cover your ass, okay? And Liv, everybody played a part in sending Andrea home. Anything out of that, like, I don't care to hear it anymore. I'm glad that the back and forth is over. The apologies seem to be producer-led, but it's fine. They are apologies nonetheless. I hope that we are done with this, especially Aaron. Because I feel like this all blew up bigger than it had to be because of Aaron. Stay out of these women's business, okay? I just know for me personally, if I had to live with Aaron, like I actually would be at my wit's end. Like the tears, the drama, the rumors, the back and forth, it's enough. It is enough. Nicole says that it is attractive how Kendall has handled this whole 50-50 situation, and that Miguel expressing more interest in her reminded her how much she loves the chase. You are so toxic, Nicole. Nicole is so toxic. She feels like she's enjoying the chase. Connor says that Cassidy's the only one who's currently on his radar. And Miguel says that he is into Nicole and Leah. Leah kind of came out of the blue, but okay. In the challenge, we're just gonna skim through it very quickly here. Connor thinks that Kendall is the most arrogant. Kenny finally gets his kiss from Janae. Kendall thinks that Rob is the least trustworthy, yeah. And Rob wants Kendall dumped next because of Kendall's answer. Cordell actually had me blushing with his little soul coming down that pole. He did really well. Him and Miguel did really well coming down the pole. And ultimately, Cordell won the challenge. So after all of that, there's a weird moment where all the guys are eyeing down Liv and saying like how sexy she looks and this, what can I call it? What's that guy who used to do like the aerobics videotapes? I want to say someone Simmons. Y'all know who I'm talking about, I hope. Even Aaron made comments about Liv saying, you know, she always looks so good. She's so sexy. I feel like that's going to play a part somewhere in the future. They wouldn't just put that in for no reason. So anyways, I thought that was interesting. And then you have Rob, who wants to know why Kendall chose him as the least trustworthy in the game.
I'm not saying you're untrustworthy at all. Like, it's like no one. I don't think anyone's untrustworthy.
What the fuck are you doing, dog? Like throwing that back out in the open.
I know, bro. I know.
And if you're friends with her, that's just fucking dumb. Never talk about it again.
Can we never talk about this again?
Just don't do that shit again, dude. What the fuck?
Rob is absolutely untrustworthy. Okay, his performance in this conversation is proof of that itself. Like, he was pretending to be mad at him. He's like, I've lost some respect for you, buddy, and don't ever do that again. Just for them to be hugging 3 seconds later, I'm just like, please. Tired of the performance, tired of the back and forth. I'm glad that Kendall said, you know, the story is seeming a little bit is a little bit murky. I wish he would have spoke up when the discourse was happening, but fine. If I was to pick anybody, I probably would have picked Rob as well. So I agree with you, Kendall. Miguel says that he feels bad for Leah, and even after all the drama that she has gone through, he still wants to get to know her.
I'm just so over talking about him. Like, I want him to be happy. I hope he really likes Cass.
You definitely had my eye for a little minute. I don't know if you could tell. You got a very beautifully fiery soul. Like,
I like that.
yeah. I feel like we just haven't had a chance to really have a conversation. My lips are chaps.
Good shit. Good shit. Nice. Kind of makes you question what she was thinking the whole time we were together.
In my mind, I'm trying to think out of these two, who would be the more toxic one in the relationship if they were to get to a relationship point. These two together? I want to say I can see heartbreak, but I feel like it wouldn't even get to the point where feelings would be that deep between them. It would just be a tit for tat thing. Like, oh yeah, let me one up you. Oh, I'll one up you. I don't think anyone would leave like heartbroken. You know what I'm saying? These two are very unserious. They love the drama. They love the toxicity. He's an F-boy. She's an F-girl. Let's see what, the fact that they were even making out just out here in the public in front of everybody. Like, where did this come from? Anyways, let's move on. The episode ends in a recoupling. We have Serena who picks Cordell, and I didn't really like her speech. I felt like it feeds into this hope that Cordell keeps alive for Serena. The more I see them, I can see how she does like him, but it will never be as much as he likes her. That's in my opinion. And some people, some people said we need to stop coddling Cordell. I don't think I have been coddling Cordell. I've said multiple times that he should have seen the signs. The signs were there. They were very clear. And it was up to him to realize like, oh, this girl is playing me. Let me go somewhere else. However, all of last year, I had to suffer through the Bergie stance in my comments, keeping that man in the villa. This year, it's Cordell for me. So if I had to sit through Bergie, y'all gotta sit through Cordell. Thank you very much, okay? Next, we have Kaylor, who picks Aaron. Cassidy picks Rob. Nicole picks Kendall. Liv picks Nigel. Janae picks Kenny. And Aaliyah picks Miguel, sending Connor home. Arrivederci. Nobody cares. At least I don't. Bye, bye, bye. All right. Connor had so much potential. The decline was incredible. Incredible. Okay. His stocks fell at astronomical rates for me after the whole Janae Leah situation. And it was nice to see his ass handed back to him. Safe flight home. Yeah, can't be bothered. Anyways, Casa Amor is coming real soon, but before then, there's probably going to be another couple who gets dumped. I think it's pointless for the vote to be like, who do you think is the most compatible? We know the vote's not going to be about that. It's going to be who is your favorite. So I want to know, for those who voted, who you voted as your favorite couple. And we will see who gets dumped in the next episode. But until then, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will see you in the next one.